The 2025 Porsche 911 GT3 S has arrived, and it's rewriting the performance playbook once again. Built upon decades of motorsport dominance and street car excellence, the GT3 S is a machine that not only demands attention, it commands it. It's more aggressive, more capable, and more surgically focused than any 911 to wear the GT3 badge before it. For those who thought the 992 generation GT3 had reached the pinnacle, the GT3 S is here to prove there's always another level. Today on Car Alerts, we're diving deep into everything this car offers, from its sculpted form to its roaring heart. Let's explore what makes the 2025 GT3 S an unforgettable chapter in Porsche's legacy. At first glance, it's obvious this isn't just a regular 911. The GT3 S looks angry, coiled, and purposeful. The front end is a clear evolution of the 992 GT3, but there are enhancements everywhere that serve a purpose. The bumper has been redesigned to direct air with even more precision. It now features larger side intakes, a deeper front splitter, and an active front diffuser system. These aren't just cosmetic tweaks, they work in conjunction with the car's upgraded aerodynamics package to generate more downforce at speed. The hood, still pierced by that signature pair of Nakaducks, is now constructed from a lighter carbon weave composite, reducing weight and further improving front-end balance. The LED matrix headlights have a more aggressive housing with blacked-out internals that match the sinister attitude of the car. The profile of the GT3 S reveals widened fenders that now hug a set of new lightweight forged 20-inch front and 21-inch rear wheels, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup Tour tires. These are not tires for the faint-hearted, they're track weapons that cling to the pavement with ferocity. Behind the wheels, Porsche's carbon ceramic brake system peeks out with massive rotors and yellow calipers, providing not just immense stopping power but also visual drama. The side skirts have been resculpted to help channel airflow toward the rear, and lightweight carbon fiber door mirrors are perched on slim, aerodynamic stalks. The GT3 S badge in satin chrome sits proudly on the lower rear quarter panel, a discreet nod to those in the know. As we move to the rear, the GT3 S shows its most dramatic changes. The massive swan-neck wing has grown in size and complexity, now featuring an electronically adjustable angle of attack that can switch between track and road modes automatically based on GPS data and drive mode selection. Below the wing, you'll find a completely reworked rear diffuser that not only looks more aggressive but also improves high-speed stability. The rear bumper houses a larger center-mounted dual exhaust system with titanium tips, and when this car fires up, it unleashes a guttural, motorsport-derived growl that will give any enthusiast goosebumps. The taillights, connected by a thin light bar, now feature sharper internal graphics, while the engine cover sports additional vents to aid in cooling the new power plant. Interior: step inside, and the GT3 S doesn't pretend to be anything but a focused driver's car. But it manages to strike a unique balance between stripped-down performance and Porsche-level refinement. The cabin is swathed in Alcantara, carbon fiber, and race-grade leather. The dashboard remains familiar, yet purposeful, with minimal distractions. The digital cluster now features a new GT-specific track screen that prioritizes lap timing, G-forces, tire pressures, and shift lights. There's even a configurable telemetry overlay that can connect with Porsche's Track Precision app, allowing drivers to analyze every input they make. The steering wheel is a work of art, small in diameter, wrapped in Alcantara, with a yellow 12 o'clock marker and integrated drive mode selectors. The paddles behind it have been upgraded with magnetic actuation for quicker, crisper shifts. In the center console, Porsche retains the manual transmission option for purists, but most GT3 S buyers will likely opt for the upgraded 7-speed PDK dual-clutch automatic, which features faster shifts and an improved launch control system. The seats are carbon fiber bucket units, thinly padded but immensely supportive. They hug the driver and passenger during aggressive cornering, and for those who choose the YSAC package, they come embroidered with the Porsche crest and lighter still thanks to a titanium frame. There's no back seat. Instead, Porsche installs a lightweight carbon fiber rear brace in place of the deleted bench, improving rigidity. The doors use fabric pull straps instead of handles, another reminder that this is a car born on the racetrack. That said, you still get dual-zone climate control, a 10.9-inch touchscreen infotainment system, and a Bose sound system, although many will prefer the sound of the flat-six engine as their soundtrack. Performance: and speaking of that engine, this is where the GT3 S truly separates itself. At the heart of the 2025 GT3 S is a 4.2-liter naturally aspirated flat-six derived directly from Porsche Motorsport's endurance racing program. It revs to a spine-tingling 9,300 RPM and produces 550 horsepower and 343 lb-ft of torque. This marks a healthy increase over the standard GT3, thanks to a reworked intake manifold, forged titanium internals, and a freer-flowing exhaust system. The engine is still mounted in the rear, maintaining the 911's traditional layout, but the center of gravity is even lower thanks to dry sump lubrication and an integrated crankcase oiling system. 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in a blistering 3.0 seconds with the PDK, or 3.3 seconds with the manual. Top speed is rated at 202 miles per hour. But this car isn't just about straight-line numbers. What makes the GT3 S exceptional is its ability to corner with razor-sharp precision. The revised suspension features double wishbone front geometry, helper springs in the rear, and Porsche active suspension management with track-specific calibration. The steering is the most communicative in the 911 lineup, direct, unfiltered, and utterly addictive. The GT3 S feels light on its feet, agile in a way that's rare for a car with such power. It's the kind of machine that flatters talent but punishes overconfidence, demanding your full attention. Track performance is nothing short of astonishing. Porsche's test drivers lapped the Nürburgring Nordschleife in just under 6 minutes and 50 seconds, 3 seconds faster than the standard GT3. That might not sound like much on paper, but in the world of elite sports cars, that's a generational leap. Much of that time gain comes from the GT3S's adaptive aero and increased grip. The car generates nearly 900 pounds of downforce at 186 miles per hour, keeping it planted and confidence-inspiring, even under late braking or during mid-corner corrections. Now, let's talk about pricing. The 2025 Porsche 911 GT3 S doesn't come cheap. The base price starts at $199,500, but adding the must-have Weissach package, carbon ceramic brakes, full bucket seats, and other bespoke options can easily push the final sticker past $240,000. For context, that's still significantly less than a 911 GT2 RS or a McLaren Artura, yet the performance on offer arguably exceeds both on a closed circuit. Porsche offers the GT3 S in a range of custom colors through the Paint to Sample program, along with personalized touches like contrast stitching, laser-engraved sill plates, and even a plaque displaying your Nürburgring lap time. Given the limited production run rumored to be around 2,000 units globally, demand is expected to outstrip supply by a significant margin. Many dealerships are already compiling waitlists, and early allocations are likely reserved for Porsche's most loyal clientele. That exclusivity, coupled with the GT3S's capabilities, will undoubtedly make it a future collectible, much like the 911R or the 997 GT3 RS 4.0. But unlike those, the GT3 S feels like it was built for a generation of drivers who still care deeply about the art of driving in a digital age. Whether you plan to take it to the track, the canyons, or just admire it in your garage, the GT3 S represents the pinnacle of what a driver's car can be in 2025. That's it for this in-depth look at the 2025 Porsche 911 GT3 S. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to subscribe to Car Alerts for more detailed breakdowns of the world's most exciting cars. Leave a comment below. Would you take the GT3 S over a 911 Turbo S or go all in with a GT2 RS? We want to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and until next time, drive safe and stay alert.